You have, you said you made the hardcore like an exact carbon copy of the PvP. Does that mean it has the extra buildings and stuff?
The PvP didn't have the extra buildings. I took those off the PvP.
All of them?
Not all of them, but some of them.
And all of them off of hardcore.
Yeah. The only ones that are on there are the Northwest Airfield, the bridge, and the castle on the island. That's it. What's that?
Okay, that's not much then.
Yeah, it's not much at all. That's all the PvP has on it, too. That's why the PvP is so high frame. Looks like Sarge, he's on mute.
Hello?
Hey, Sarge.
What's happening?
Not much, man. What you got going on?
Nothing. Which one are we on today?
Oh, I'm just on the PVE testing some changes I made real quick.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, I saw everybody was on. I thought might as well get on some Daisy.
Sure.
I actually just finished Metro. That was a good game.
Metro 33, yes it is.
Yeah, my cousin got that for me. In the bundle where it gives you both games, 2033 I just finished. That was a real nice game.
I gave Steve a Discord promotion.
What if I wanted to be the queen of memes, though?
You're what? You're the queen of memes?
What if that's what I wanted? I mean, that's like it is, but I mean...
That's like the first thing he says.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, don't change it to that, I'm just saying. You know,
Whatever, I'm not that into that.
Why is the server timing out here now? Let me know what's going on.
There you go.
that's just rude.
Ah, she's taking his time booting up. Everyone's trying to log in at once, I see.
That's what Steve.
So that's just rude.
You wanted a queen.
I never said I did, I said, what if I did it? You just assumed.
No idea. It is funny though.
There, this one doesn't have a gender.
What's going on?
I gave Steve a Discord promotion.
Not turning on, basically. It seems like underpowered. It's everything, all the fans are on, but they're real low. You can hardly hear them with the face closed. Can't hear them at all. With it open, you can hear that they're moving and stuff, but they're just not very fast. Nothing, it doesn't boot up, and that's about it.
I'm trying to shut it down and bring it down. I'll look at it whenever I get a chance.
Okay.
Hit it on the top real hard.
So, yeah, I'll bring it down whenever.
Okay.
You just gotta give it some good old Scottish love. Just whack it right in the face. Hey man, I came out fine.
Come on, server, what the fuck?
What do you have? Problems trying to tweak the PVE?
It's just acting funny.
Need to get us an Arma 3 server.
Yeah, I think the vote was for Epoch, so I gotta set that up.
Really? There's Epoch for Arma 3?
Yeah.
The one that I've been using is Exile.
It's not so good.
Yeah, no, they have a lot of good Exile servers out there, like CC.
Long Gamer just started his.
I was on Devil Dog's Arma 3 server for a bit. It's basically DayZ with Cherner, it's just in Arma 3.
Oh yeah, wow, the Wheatfield server event works just fine.
It booted me to Arma 2.
Oh, kick off the game, Battle Eye restriction number 2.
Oh, is that because of the smoke force stuff? Alright, so I guess you're gonna have to take the smokable weed off.
Yeah, I'll have to make some adjustments real quick.
That's one of the mods for Exile, is that like little joints, and you like right click them and it goes into first person, your guy smokes it for a minute. It's pretty funny.
Does your screen go all rainbow?
No, it doesn't do the Arma 2 drug effects. It gives you more like a wobbly, fuzzy drunk sort of thing from like other games. Yeah, no, the rainbow drug thing from fucking Arma 2 and shit, I can't even play the game like that. I feel like I'm gonna have an epilepsy attack. And I ain't even epileptic.
Okay, so right-click knife harvest plant worked. Oh yeah, the smoke works good too.
Do it, do.
That's funny.
The doobie doobie.
He's like, oh, I'm fucked up, man.
I think if you use fertilizer and a plant, you can craft your own plant.
Come check me out. I'm so fucked up I passed out.
Just like in real life, you're lightweight.
Yeah, he's got his gun out. Yeah, it's just starting to look a little too realistic here. Like,
What are you getting on the PVE smoking weed in the game?
Yeah.
That's all he's gonna.
You know what? I'm gonna jump on the PVE then, just so I can laugh at that.
He's like holding his knee. He's like, fuck my knee.
I'm gonna jump in the meeting just so I can watch the fucking admin be getting high in the game.
Oh yeah, it consumed it too, so it like took it out of my inventory.
Yeah, no, I'm doing pretty well on the hardcore server with Sun. Fucking, I found a U.S. Army uniform. My only complaint is that it's U.S. Army, not Marines.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man, I'm wearing the wrong kind of BDUs. What the fuck?
I can get you one if you want one.
That might be a little too much work. Well, I mean, isn't it in the base Arma 2? Isn't it?
Yeah. In the base Arma 2, like the original Arma 2 game, you play as Force Recon. It's nothing but Marines.
Well, I've never played the Arma 2 campaign. I've only played the Arma 3 campaign.
Yeah, well, Arma 3 campaign is that future work, like Army and British Special Forces.
I didn't really see it as Army. I just saw it as your fucking somebody from NATO got caught up in some shit.
Fair enough, it is NATO.
Yeah, I don't like NATO and I don't like the UN fucking dragging our armed forces into the world police bullshit.
There is only one skin from the UN that I like that's in Arma 2, and it's the UN commander.
Yeah, it's the one that looks kind of like a Russian commander, right?
Yeah, like he's got like M81 EDUs with a Russian flak vest and a blue beret.
Yeah, and then it's got a blue UN beret on top. Yeah. I actually used to use that skin a lot for Daisy, and then I thought, that blue headpiece probably gives my ass away.
Yeah.
So then I switched over to ghillies forever. And then fucking, I was like, you know what, it doesn't even matter what skin I wear. So then I just find what I like at the current time, really. Waiting for a host. I kind of just want like a little text box where I could tell the computer the goddamn host is in the game. I ain't gotta wait for him, he's already here. I think I have a character on the PVE, or maybe not. I think maybe I think I joined this once, like a couple months ago when it was brand new.
Okay, so it was a system chat thing that I got booted for.
If you haven't been on the server yet, or even if you have, I've got a couple Marine Force skins on here. My only complaint about the name of the skin is it calls it USMC Soldier when it should just be Rifleman.
It's called US what?
USMC Soldier.
Well, they couldn't probably type out Marine Corps, so they abbreviated it for MC.
I get USMC, but they should have put Rifleman instead of Soldier.
Well, yeah, because every Marine's a rifleman first.
Exactly.
I was a fucking combat medic, but I still had to go through rifleman training, and I was happy I did. That shit's helped me in Bagram.
I'm facing some pretty big snags in joining the Marines.
The funniest thing is the first thing they teach you to do as a rifleman, dig a fucking hole.
How did you like the Crucible?
Oh, Crucible was fun. My buddy hated it. He said it was the worst time. I said that was the best time at boot camp. It was the only time you felt like you actually had like adrenaline flowing through you.
Exactly. Buddy is carrying you.
As much as it sounds crazy, I like marching. It gets your blood flowing, it gets like your body nice and pumped. Not force marching, but I like march. Force marchers can kiss my ass. I did too many of those in Afghan.
Okay, I think I got the
Like marching, like you're about to,
hemp kick figured out.
like you're going to an area in a combat zone, or like parade marching.
Like humping from one fob to the next in the Kandahar Mountains. It's a pretty big hump too. I think it was the closest outpost to ours was some 30 miles. Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh yeah, I did have a character. Really basic. Nice.
And I go back to base.
Cool.
Would you like a base location to start out with before you get your own?
No, I'm good. I can work from this. That's how I normally do everything, with no fucking base. I mean, when I get a vehicle and shit, I mean, or a map, I'll come see what your guys' base is like, definitely.
Are you not following the GPS?
I do have a GPS.
Access the map if you open your map.
Well, all day. Not a lot of servers actually put that in. Hey, I found somebody called Cooper. Oh yeah, it's Cooper from the campaign. That's the one thing I do know about the Arma 2 campaign. There's named characters. Yeah, my buddy told me there's a white guy who's recon, there's like 3 white guys and a black guy.
I got another skin that is the guy that you actually play as in the campaign.
Yeah, isn't that Cooper? I just found
Cooper.
Oh god damn it. Of course you know. Zombies have to be in here and shit. Always with the zombies, huh? Hey, there's somebody near me.
Yeah, me.
Oh, you're still here? I thought you like teleported away or something.
I did, but I came back.
Oh. Cool. Well, I found a foul, so that's all I need.
I've got the other skin. I'm pretty sure this is the skin from the main character. If you want it.
I mean, I already found. I mean, I really don't need to. I'm fine with this.
I think the main difference is he has a boonie cap.
We getting some missions this time?
Come on, where's the missions at?
Planet Patrol that if you don't do it, a planet base will show up, so I would recommend not doing it. And then there's the Crop Raider, and then there's the Mayor's Mansion up at Pavita.
Hey, I'm down for some some Crop Raider. That'll net you some money.
Oh no. I've been killed.
Who knows?
Someone killed me.
Somebody got you with a 240. So, how bad's the Roman AI on the PVE?
No roaming on PVE.
It's just missions?
Yep.
Cool.
You said you wanted to do a mission. Would you like to do it in true Marine style?
Oh, yes, please. I just look behind me and I see a ZTU IFB.
Would you like to drive or gun?
Goddamn zombie. I'm fine with gunning. Beautiful.
Let me mark the mission.
Gonna roll up on, like, I don't know, Crop Raider, Mayor's Mansion, and just gonna go, oh, fuck. Every time I see that damn text, it makes me laugh. David Bowie put a crate inside a labyrinth.
Yeah, it's funny, yeah.
It makes me think of the movie.
I'm David Bowie.
My fucking little sister, she loves that movie when she's a teenager. She fucking used to come home, I'd have a beer, she'd be watching it. I'd sit down and just drink and watch it, laugh. Hey, the bandit's got a crack house. Not in my cities. And it's in Electro. You want to go crash crack house?
That's up to you. They still got weed.
Well, it's whatever the driver wants. I'm just along
I'm
for
gonna
it.
roll right past it so we can do it on the way.
Why not? Just sticking his head up. True Marine Corps fashion. I fear no zombie. From where I'm looking at up here, like, you look like you might be infected.
Me?
Yeah, like you might be sick or something. Your skin looks like it's infected. Yeah, maybe it's just the way it looks from the back. Somebody's busting rounds off. Where's this World War III at? Suppressors. All this good shit.
I can't turn in because I can't look at my GPS.
Understandable. These things, they happen. About 2,500 meters out.
You know you can
Yeah, you press tab, isn't it? Yeah.
just want to make sure you do that.
I have my view distance set up to, I don't know what it is. What's the default for the server? 1,000?
I think it's 1,000, maybe 1,500.
I'm probably gonna set it for 1,600 or something because I like to shoot at range. 1,500. That's good. Keeps a steady frame rate and gives you an extra 500 meters to hit the ship.
Ooh, what are those spawns?
Oh, the supply crates?
Yeah.
I've seen those around, but I don't know what to do with them.
Shoot at it with the main gun.
Oh, well, I can't traverse down enough. You have to go more forward. There we go. That's well. If I would have known that, I would have threw some grenades at it when I was seeing them pass by on the road. Ran nothing in there.
No, you have to get the option to break it down more.
Oh, there's a certain.
Okay.
Supply crate. Oh, there it is.
No, that's one that I spawned.
Oh, that's basically what you're supposed to get from it.
No, I'm looking to get a crowbar.
Ah,
This is just the first crate that I knew that had a, yep, there it goes. That had a crowbar in it.
I'm stealing this gun bag.
Go ahead. Take a crowbar while you're at it, and you can break it down, because only one player can be beside it when you break it down.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like whenever you try to take a backpack from the ground, if there's another guy within like 6 meters of you, you can't take it.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna take like a wood pile in the lockbox because I am gonna just make my own little base when I got the time.
Do what you want. Let me know when
What's up, G?
you're done with it, and I'll delete
What's
it.
the word? What's happened?
Can't stand this.
Not shooting too hard, I promise.
This is, if you actually start a base, this is the crate we give you for base.
Oh, well, this is a lot of stuff for my type of base. Most things I do is just like a small little house. Yeah, like kind of what Sen has right now. If you look on the hardcore, that's like the most I build is a little tiny house. HE rounds, M2, MK19, 40 mils. Hey, talk about some ammo.
Yeah, it's vehicle ammo. Normally it drops a few M134s, some Mark 19s.
Oh, that's actually good, because Sen was bitching about not being able to find any M130 in.
Yeah, well, this isn't on the server that you guys have been playing on, unfortunately.
Oh, there you go. I put the box in there.
Yeah.
Hardcore
PV.
TV.
I'm checking the missions to make sure everything's running smoothly, and it looks like there's a lot more missions. But I just cleared one, so we'll see what happens.
9 bandits at the crack house.
Okay, sorry, I had the alt tab. I needed to turn people up. It was too quiet. Y'all were too quiet, and the game was too loud. Plus, my sister was playing a movie on the Xbox.
Someone built their base right on top of the Humvee crash. Like, I'm gonna have to shoot their fucking helicopter to kill these dudes.
By the way, at vehicle points, you can rearm your main gun, and you can rearm it as many times as you have bullets.
For the KA-25 mission, that's a chopper.
Yeah, it's a downed helicopter with a ton of loot around it.
Yeah, that helicopter is one that spawned in just to crash. And like, you know, the helicopter crashes that are normally here, that are like the UH-1Ys and the Mi-17s.
You might want to turn in, buddy.
Huh?
Using that rifle still.
No, I'm using that HK-417S or
There's
something.
only 9 of them here. Plus, you and this old beast are old friends, so I have faith that you'll be able to get rid of
Oh,
it.
yeah. Me and this used to be friends, plus I was best buds with the Bradley.
You can use the HE rounds instead of the AP if you want to.
Where's it? Yeah, to reload the HEIT.
You need to reposition.
Yeah. They're all down below the crest of the hill.
Yeah, they normally are.
Where are you? You cowards. Fight like a man.
One to the right.
Oh yeah, another weapon. Yeah, the weapons truck popped up as soon as I cleared this motherfucker, so that's good news.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Got you, son. How many's left? 2 remaining? I'd bet my money they're on the other side of the house.
For some reason, I can't turn out. Oh well.
Trains aren't all crammed up.
One right here. No, that's not. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I shot him a couple times. That's why he's crooked. Oh wait, go back.
Where's the airfield?
I just saw him. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Still kicking, I can't tell.
Put a few more rounds into him just to be safe.
Check Starry earlier.
Oh, no, there he is. He's crawling. I see him. Go stomp on him, Marine Corps style. Get him, Sonny.
Ah, stop moving. I anticipated him to keep moving. And run him over for good measure.
Oh yeah, he definitely did now. Oh, yep, last one down.
To the left. Right beside the building.
You ever wonder, he's just kind of like looking at me, turning the turn over, he's like, oh fuck. Hey, can you go forward? It's the good old classic vehicle arc of shit I can't arc down.
Not enough depression.
Hey man, to be honest, that's what's been the downfall of most vehicles in this year. Still not enough depression. You know what? I'm gonna do this the old way.
Go and get
Actually-
out. Or you're gonna,
Actually, you want to pull forward so I don't get out in front of him?
if you switch to the 242 and you won't have it, you may die.
Ah, classics. Gotta love it.
They are all dead now.
So I just gotta get out, run up to the house.
Just trying to get you out of the way of a zombie.
What's that zombie screaming for? What are you gonna do, Sonny? You forgot that I went through
So
fucking
can I
Marine
spray it over
Corps.
there or what?
It's just blasting right now.
There's also something I've been finding myself doing, and that's in
You want to get
Daisy.
done over there or what? I hope so.
The Arma 3 Daisy, you know, because it's a lot more realistic looking and shit.
Okay.
And I play the Arma 3 first person. I find myself clearing every house before I loot it.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, no, for like the Arma 3, because it's like 100 people servers, I'm like sweeping houses, like, where are they?
Oh, look at that. You've got your surface weapons in there, too.
It's always nice.
What was your MOS in the Marines? Curiosity.
Reconnaissance man. Parachutist and diver qualified. 1171. I might have got that wrong because I ain't been in the service since Desert Storm, but I'm pretty sure it was 1171 for the
I'm trying to join as 0331.
It's not bad.
Or not 0331, 0311. I'm getting confused. 0331 quad automatic weapon.
Oh, so you were or not? So you weren't a squad automatic weapon, but you were the other one.
I was trying to be the rifleman. The recruiter that I talked to said I would be based out of Baton Rouge, probably, and that they needed
37%. Get charge on him, bud.
Well,
Yeah, man, that'll only last 37 more
I'm
days.
sure you probably got clued in on the secret real fast, but the recruiter will tell you whatever you want to know.
Exactly.
Just to get you in there.
So I probably shot him out, bro. Need to
It's like,
repair
oh
him.
yeah, man, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, and then you get in there and it's like, oh, we only need
It's
rifles.
the apocalypse, Chris. It's like Detroit. You gotta remember.
0331
Someone stole my fucking
0311
porch.
is the rifleman, and 0351 is the rifleman with rocket launcher.
Yeah, my primary MOS was reconnaissance man, parachutist, and diver, and my secondary was the combat man, because that was my role in the squad. You get patched, or you get hit, I'll patch you up just enough to where you can get to the field hospital.
Hey, Corman.
That'd be me. PFC. That's why when a lot of people ask me, what did you do in the service? I said, what does a grunt do in the service? And they go, oh.
What does a what do in the service?
What does a grunt do in the service? You ever seen the movie Jarhead? People go, yeah. I go, there you go. That's basically what I did in Desert Storm. I wanted nobody to fight. I was laughing my ass off.
The main character in Jarhead was a scout sniper, though.
Yeah, but we have the same job with different titles. He snipes, and I do the job, same thing, but with a squad of 6. And we assault buildings, do small-scale raids, pick up enemy intelligence from afar. It wasn't a bad job, it was just fucking stressful. Because it's just you and 6 guys, and you don't know what the fuck's around. Especially being stuck up in the desert mountains for like 2 weeks at a time, eating nothing but the cold weather MREs because you can't light a fire or nothing.
There was a Puli in the group that was getting ready to go to boot camp in Paris Island. And the guy who was going to be like the platoon lead during boot camp told me that this one guy wanted to be in Phantom Squad and that he had a really good chance to do that.
I haven't heard much about those guys. I mean, there's a few squad like God, what's his name? He's some fucking Irish fucker. Keefer or McKeevy. You'll talk about. Hold on, I gotta cut off. Mute my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one thing you fucking do in the surface. You smoke so many cigarettes, you get a smoker's cough, even if you don't smoke no more.
An after effect, unfortunately.
Little known fact, I said fuck it and I continued smoking. I mean, hell, man, I said the bullets and the bombs couldn't get me. You think a cigarette's gonna kill me? I don't give a shit anymore.
It'll take about 50 years, but it'll happen.
Hey, man, I'm only 36. So I still got 70 years, hopefully.
You want to be 106?
I want to be at least 100.
I do not want to get to
What's that orange dot? Just an unnamed mission?
either Rebel Town or the Labyrinth from David Bowie.
No. I mean, I don't care what we really.
I was heading to the Bandit Control since that's the closest to the spawn right there.
I mean, we hit the Bandit Patrol and then go over to Starry to sell all this junk off and stuff, and go pick me up in MV22 and I'm good to go. That's my mobile base.
Yeah. There's a saw in here if you want a spare weapon.
What? Carrying the M4 Hollow. You think I could snag the BMR off you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I may have some spare 203s in here too if you want them.
Yeah, you gotta wait. Because I picked up a M4 from the AI, so.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but I find myself using the HE a lot more than I'm supposed to.
the HE a lot more than a what?
I feel like I use the M203 a lot more than it's supposed to be for a zombie. Because if I have enough rounds in my backpack, I'm just thunk, 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 thunk. I gotta go. to be on. Oh.
I think I might have a spare M32 at my base.
Are you talking about the 6-shot?
Yes.
Oh, dear Lord. That was actually one of my favorite weapons I fired in my time in the service.
I know I have a spare small somewhere.
You see, I didn't like the small, but I liked the Carl Gustav. The small just didn't pack as much punch, but when we had our hands on that little Swedish piece of technology, man, that Carl Gustav.
84mm rocket man.
Yeah. And then we had a javelin one time because, God, where were we? We were out somewhere again on my second tour, and nope, band guys actually had B-72s that they got working in the Cold War era, so we couldn't go anywhere near the village. So they brought up some AT teams with javelins. Oh man, that shit was awesome. You see that rocket fly off like 5 feet past the barrel, and then it just goes straight up and disappears. And then you just hear POW!
Probably the scariest thing I've seen from a javelin is when it shoots out from the barrel and then the rocket actually doesn't activate and it just hits the ground in front of the guy.
I have seen that on YouTube and stuff when the javelin misfires. That does look scary. You ever seen a mortar misfire? That makes a whole platoon run.
Yeah. I've seen on YouTube a Russian mobile rocket go up into the air, it activated, and then it malfunctioned and just came straight back down. It went up like 80 feet and then just came straight down right on top of the truck that it launched from.
Are you talking like a Scud tactical rocket without the nuclear warhead?
Yes, like a Scud without the nuke.
Oh dear Lord. I'd be running for the hills if that came back down on the launch pad.
It only went 80 feet in the air. You don't got time for that.
I'd jump in the nearest barracks building, at least that's some protection. I'd straight do that like James Bond dive, all my combat gear on. See later on. Door. Yeah, no, but my buddy showed me his helmet cam footage of him over in Afghan down on the Baghdad mortar bases because he was a mortar man. And one of the tubes next to him was firing so fast during this Taliban assault. The barrel, each time the round would fire, would shoot out like actual fire. Like, you know, round out, and then a little, like a flamethrower would come out. And I'm sitting here watching it for 5 minutes. I'm just like, I'm waiting for the round to come out. And finally it just pops out, flies about 2 feet in the air, it's on fire, and then it hits the floor. I was like, yeah, whole platoon run for it. That's an 81mm mortar round sitting on the ground. That shit's gonna go boom.
I follow several military type pages on Instagram, and one of the videos that they posted, we're at the mission by the way, one of the videos they posted was some Marines in a support platoon firing mortars, and they fired about 18 or so mortars. They fired in bursts of 3 per adjustment. But they fired about 16 mortars in the span of about 45 seconds.
We'll all be dead. But yeah, they're over on our right. I just killed them.
I know they're over on our right, and this is going to be a little tricky because
Should they're an O2. Oh goddamn computer gonna give me a Windows 10. Hey, it's the SUV. I'm gonna try to save that SUV. Just so I can get a vehicle. I'm gonna use the machine gun Let the gun do the work today. Whenever I play video games, I just find that fucking sound nostalgic.
They're all dead.
Because I always used to be sitting in the back of the LAV and you would just hear the turret move. It's just a nostalgic sound to me. I don't know why. I hope there's a key for this SUV. Or even if it's temp, I can still use it to get to the trader and stuff.
It's not a temp, it's a server spawn one, but I don't know if that's key. I can get a key for it.
Well, if it's a server spawn and it's permanent, then it's mine now.
Would you like a key so you can lock it?
If there's a key for it.
Can't really tell.
Put my weed in here, my hemp.
Can't tell if the fucking missions are doing any better or not. Taking quite a
Oh,
bit
you
down, but
put a key in my bag?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I saw a guy, a little terrorist boy over here, had him like an AS Val. It's a nice weapon.